My name is Elliot Scott, and I am a professional illustrator. Being a fan of Woody Woodpecker specifically was the first moment that I realized that I kind of wanted to do something as a professional artist. But as far as getting into illustration versus animation, that actually happened with an act of thievery in 7th grade. I got a hold of some comic book collector's cards that did not belong to me, but I liked all the art on it so much that I started drawing from them. Really, ever since then, I've been working in some way or another to develop into either a comic illustrator or video game, like character design and stuff like that. I've come to appreciate like a lot of different artists. I've drawn from Jim Lee, from Todd McFarlane, from Capcom art team, especially when they took over doing fighting games that featured like a lot of Marvel characters. Like I loved the way some of those renders came out. So I mean, a lot of my style is kind of culled from different things that I like from them. As far as like inspiring me personally, I'm always thinking about my son Nathaniel when I'm doing things, and I really want to get my career off the ground and show really kind of so he can see firsthand, you know, how you can do it, that it can be done. And I mean, I'm taking baby steps, but I'm always thinking about him when I'm doing my work. So when I'm looking at the next moves I'm going to make and how I'm going to be able to take things to whatever next level I'm going to, I'm always thinking about him. A lot of my work focuses on showing heroes being heroic, being powerful, but also being protective. Like, that's one of the things that I dig about Captain America so much. He is Marvel's like greatest hand-to-hand fighter. So that's why I love drawing Captain America so much. I have way too many drawings of him. You know, there's a lot of like heroic stuff, like super heroic composition in the work that I do, but also like goofy stuff too. So it's all like it basically goes in one of those two things. Like I'm trying to be either goofy on the page or be like extra dramatic and show heroism in my work. Right now I'm actually working on an independent superhero parody book with a couple of buddies of mine, some longtime friends, Eric Cockrell and Darren Fitzpatrick. They are part of this group called Studio Herbo that I've been doing work with over the past year and a half. I did a couple of pages in the 3rd issue of Defective Comics for a storyline that he's working on, and now since they're expanding the scope of that project, we're actually over the next year or so gonna be putting out quarterly issues for the version of the universe that I'm going to be drawing. Going forward, I mean, if there's, you know, I'm always looking for opportunities to push myself and prove to myself what I can do, because I've been putting all of this stuff on the back burner for so long. The one muscle that I haven't really started flexing yet, but I got to dabble around with a little bit in school, was character design development, character design iteration. Once I get that a little bit more down, I'll be able to play around with character and environmental design too. So, as much as you want to appreciate yourself and appreciate your work and know the value of the work that you do, I mean, you never want to really be satisfied about where you are and what you do and how you do. Never be complacent about that, because there's always something you can do either better or something different that you can do, something you can do more of. And as long as you don't forget that, you'll always have something driving you to be better, to be more. What else really is there? I mean, that's what, as far as I'm concerned, life is just like finding some way that you can be better, some way that you can be more.